Hi, good morning Ketu. See you again in science. Okay, this time we will do an experiment still about sing and float. Okay, we want to do an experiment sing and float. And you can try the experiment at your home and don't forget to prepare the material. Okay. Okay, Ketu, let's we start. Okay, Ketu, let's we start. Okay, first you must to prepare all the materials. Okay. Uh, okay. Now, Miss have a 3 glass in here. Okay. In glass number 1, I just give the water, only the water. Okay. And guess what will happen with this egg if Miss put this egg into glass number 1? The egg will sink or float. What do you think, Ketu? The egg will be sink or float if I put the egg into glass number 1. Okay, take a look. Let's find out what will happen in this egg. 1, 2, 3. Wow, take a look. The egg is sink or float. The egg is sink. Okay, Ketu. We goes to glass number 2. Miss will give a salt to glass number 2. Take a look. Just a little bit of the, and then we mix. Okay, like before, Miss will put the egg into glass number 2. What do you think? What will happen with this egg? The egg will sink or float. What do you think, Ketu? Let we find out. The egg will sink or float. Let me see. Wow, the egg will float. Okay, the egg will float. Okay, we continue to glass number 3. In glass number 3, we also will give a salt. Okay, you must to give more than glass number 2. Yeah, more salt than glass number 2. I will give more salt in here. Okay. Okay, like glass number 1, number 2. What will happen if Miss put the egg in glass number 3, Ketu? It will be sink or float. What do you think? Sink or float? Okay, let's find out together. Okay, if I put the egg in here, so the egg will wow, the egg will floating too. Okay, Ketu, this our experiment. So the conclusion is, if the egg is put in the water, the egg will be sink. Okay, and if the egg we put into the salt water, okay, salt water, the egg will float in the middle. Okay, float in the middle. And the last, if egg will we put into the water, Input the wa- input If we put the egg in water that contain of a lot of salt, so it will floating to the top. Okay, K1, K2, that's our experiment about sing and float. To more understand about this concept, you must to try the experiment at home. And don't forget, when you do the experiment, you must to document and making a video or photo. Okay, and collected to Miss April for the next week. Okay, we thank you.